Joining me right now are our guest for this afternoon, Professor Manojit Mondal, who is a political analyst, joining me from Kolkata, Mr. Chandra Kumar Bose, who is the leader of the West Bengal Bharatiya Janata Party, also through from Kolkata right now, Sanjay Jha, national spokesperson of the Congress Party, joining me from Mumbai. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us on this broadcast on India Today. I'll come across to you, Mr. Mondal, first. Give us a sense of what do you see this entire rally, this mega opposition Mahagathbandhan rally all about? My colleague Indrajit was pointing out towards two aspects. One, a show of strength, a prestige sort of spectacle that Mamata Banerjee is putting out, and possibly another, this is about her own prime ministerial ambitions. She wants to make it about Mamata versus Modi.
No, I do not think Mamata Banerjee needs any spectacle anymore. It has been proven beyond a doubt over the period of time, especially for the last 2-3 decades, ever since she created a new political party. We have witnessed this kind of show of strength as far as Mamata Banerjee is concerned. In the true sense of the term, she is the leader of the mass. I think everybody in the country knows by now. So I don't want to call it a spectacle. The purpose of this mega rally, which we are calling India or India Brigade rally, it's a rally to unite India, to construct the passage for new and united India under the leadership of an able leader, which will of course be chosen again, I repeat, only after the election. But for today, as you will see, all the records in the history as far as gathering in the brigade is concerned will be certainly broken. I mean, it's just the beginning of the day. You will see over the period of 2 hours, lakhs and lakhs of people gathering in the brigade parade ground, and many of them, mind you, as we have seen time and again, many of them may not be in the brigade, but there will be long line till the river Ganges or the second Hooghly Bridge, if you are accustomed to the topography of Kolkata. I mean, we are looking at almost few millions, at least 30 to 40 millions of people coming to support this mega rally. And again I say, road to 2019, whatever we have been talking for the last 1 year or so, that began with the swearing ceremony of the Chief Minister of Karnataka, will certainly be given a concrete shape over the next few hours, because you will have a meeting immediately after this rally is over in a place called Sojonno near the Brigade Parade ground, where all the political leaders cutting across political lines, except, mind you, except obviously the left, they will gather and chalk out the future course of action.
Right. Mr. Bose, coming across to you right now, Mr. Mondal seems to believe that this is going to be a record-breaking rally in terms of the population, the crowd that's going to gather at the Brigade Parade ground. Do you, as the BJP, are feeling the jitters in West Bengal?
Good morning, Polomi. It is nice to dream, but to realize your dream is a separate matter. You see, the Bharatiya Janata Party has made inroads into the districts of West Bengal, and that is the paranoia that the Trinamool Congress is facing as of now. Today, the Mahagathbandhan circus that the Trinamool has started would inconvenience many people in the city of Kolkata and also in the districts. Certainly, Trinamool Congress has the strength to fill up the Brigade Parade ground. Even today, the left front, if they called for a meeting, they would be able to fill it up. But that does not necessarily mean that you have wholehearted support from the people of Bengal. The people of Bengal would now like a real change. So Mamata Banerjee, therefore, is trying to shift the focus from Bengal to national stage, to national politics. But unfortunately, let us give the devil its due. Mamata Banerjee certainly is a mass leader. She has established herself as a leader of West Bengal, but unfortunately she does not have a pan-India image. She's trying to unite the opposition in order to fulfill her desire to become the Prime Minister of India. This would unfortunately not materialize for the simple reason She does not represent a pan-India image. She does not represent the entire nation and the people of our country.
Right. I'll take that question, in fact, with Mr. Mondal, but I'll go across to Mr. Sanjay Jha first. Mr. Sanjay Jha, the BJP is describing this mega rally in Kolkata as a Maha-Gadbandhan circus. How do you respond to that?
What do you expect from the BJP? Their own Gadbandhan is collapsing every day. Somebody or the other is deserting them. I was told that the Maha Thagbandhan, as I would like to brand them, has lost 16 alliance partners over the last several months. And I can tell you, with the Shiv Sena's Mr. Uddhav Thackeray actually endorsing Mr. Rahul Gandhi, calling Mr. Narendra Modi Chaukidar Chor hai on the monumental Rafale scam, you get to know that it's a crumbling house. Now, as far as, this particular, the Kolkata rally is concerned, this is not just about West Bengal that Mr. Bose was waxing eloquent on. This is about telling the people of India that the opposition parties of our country, many of them, by the way, we contest against each other in the different states, are coming together because Indian democracy, India's constitution is facing a massive threat from an autocratic fascist regime of Narendra Modi. I mean, look at the problems that India faces today. I mean, whether it's farmers across the country, joblessness all over the country in every state of India, price rise affecting one and all. In fact, the RBI governor is now conceded that yesterday. So there are serious problems. Narendra Modi and Amit Shah have ended up destroying every institution of our country, from the RBI to the CBI. Look at the fact that, the Supreme Court judges have to come and say that India's democracy is in danger. And there are a lot of question marks today on, obviously,
Right.
even the NIA, Election Commission. Let's not even talk about the CBI.
Okay,
The
let's
CBC.
have the
So
BJP
what
have an
they done to this
opportunity to
country?
respond
They're
to that,
destroying
Mr.
the
Jha.
very
You call them the
foundations of a
Thagbandhan.
liberal,
The
secular
fact that
democracy.
they've lost 16 alliance partners in the last few months, where the Mahagadbandhan is only going from strength to strength, is what you're saying. Mr. Bose, would you like to respond to that?
You see, there are differences among alliance partners. I think that's a healthy attitude. You see, our Gathbandhan is based on a common
But
minimum.
isn't it unhealthy to keep losing your alliance partners, Mr. Bose? It might be healthy to have alliance partners and have a very democratic system where everyone's allowed their say, but unhealthy to
Yeah.
keep losing them?
Well, we are in a dialogue. We are in a dialogue. If there are misunderstandings, it would be sorted out. But the point is, our Gathbandhan or alliance is not based on personal issues. It is based on a common minimum program. I would like to know the circus that we are seeing in Brigade in Kolkata today. What is the common minimum program that these people have? It is only one point
Can I
agenda.
make a point?
Narendra Modi and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now this cannot be accepted by the people of our nation. And I would like to state to Mr. Sanjay Jha, the Congress party can't even elect a proper leader of their party. We have a dynastic dictatorship. Rahul Gandhi is a dynastic dictator. You can't even elect. The last elected president of the Congress was Subhash Chandra Bose in 1939. After that, we have always selected from within a family. So you don't even belong to a democratic system. How can you even think of contesting an election in the future? First, have democratically elected leader of your party, then you come and contest the election. So I think you don't even have a position to criticize the Bharatiya Janata Party, who believes in internal party democracy.
Right, Mr. Jha, Sanjay Jha, coming across to you, aside from Mr. Rahul Gandhi's alleged dictatorial attitude or his ascent to power, where is Rahul Gandhi? Why isn't he at this rally?
Well, let me make it firstly very clear that the Congress party has just comprehensively defeated Mr. Bose. Your Narendra Modi and Amit Shah's what I call as a brutal combine that uses money and muscle power to intimidate people in Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. So I can make out that, you know, it's hurting you. The wounds are deep. And let me tell you, this is just the beginning. And as far as dictatorship is concerned, you know what? Ask Nana Patole. He's, by the way, a former BJP MP from Maharashtra who quit you. And you know what he said? He said in an inner party BJP meet, he put up his hand to ask a question to Narendra Modi and he was told, shut up. This is the kind of inner party democracy you have. He's, by the way, quit your party and he's now part of the Congress. So please do not give us lectures on democracy. You belong to the RSS BJP character, the political culture that only believes in silencing dissent, and the world knows that. I want to also point out to you, Mr. Bose, very important for you to recognize this reality that India is a secular liberal democracy. You, by the way, you know, are a descendant of the great Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and he would have never endorsed the communal party that you are part of. So let us not invoke great historical names when today you are a manifestation of the most religious polarized politics that India is seeing. But I don't want to make it personal, Paulomi. The truth is that the Congress party is being represented by our senior most leader in the Lok Sabha. There will be other members of the party. This is not just about physical presence. You can see the letter that Mr. Gandhi has written to Mamata Banerjee ji, and I can tell you it's very evident that every party is fighting collectively together, because we believe this is not just about an electoral win. This is about saving a great country of India that was founded by some of the most brilliant, you know, leaders who sacrificed for the country.
Right.
Leaders from the Congress party and others went to jail because they were fighting for India's freedom. BJP leaders go to jail for fake encounters. So there's a remarkable difference.
This is
Mr.
definitely
Bose
very
obviously
interesting.
doesn't know
I'll
his
just
history.
have to interrupt you, gentlemen. Mr. Bose, I will give you an opportunity to retort to that. I'm just going across quickly to my colleague Manogya Loiwal, who's joining me from Brigade Parade Ground right now. Manogya, give us a sense of who all have gathered over there. How soon will we hear Mamata Banerjee and the other leaders address the rally?
Well, Paulomi, I'm here at the hotels where there will be interesting meetings that are being held since morning, where various leaders from Farooq Abdullah from NCP to other leaders ranging from Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and several other leaders including Kumaraswamy and HD Devegowda and several other leaders are now sitting and of course talking about the next plan of action, what would be the next course of action. Despite the meeting, the mega meeting that is here, Mamata Banerjee has already arrived at Youth Brigade ground and she will also be addressing in various languages. It is expected that she would be tweaking from her Bengali and switching over to Hindi and English a bit to address to a national audience today. Remember, the phrase that she's been using till now is 2019 Modi finish, and that is the way that has been a colloquial in Bengali that she's been using, and that's the reason for the date being chosen for 19th January. And interestingly, now the next fight would be on how these all opposition leaders present a united face, from former UP Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav to almost all other leaders on the same page, same platform, together to present one of the united face at the United India rally today.
Right. Manogya, thank you so much for that update. Of course, Manogya is joining us from the hotel where all of these opposition leaders are staying, and she tells us that they've been in a huddle already before the rally, which is to be addressed at a Brigade Parade ground, and Mamata Banerjee will be having a meeting much later as well after that rally. Going across to Mr. Mondal, who is in fact joining us from Kolkata. Mr. Mondal, taking from a point which Mr. Bose earlier alluded to, saying that Mamata Banerjee probably has all the strength and the might and the resources in West Bengal, but if she's hankering for a position here in Delhi, the topmost position here in Delhi, that's not going to be possible. She doesn't have a pan-India image.
Really, I wish Mr. Bose revisits the history, especially the recent history for the last 3-4 decades. By 2002, when Modi was not even known to anybody before the Gujarat riot, Mamata Banerjee was an established political leader who headed very, very big ministries in the center, including the rail ministry, and very successfully so. So I mean, let him get his fact right. And by 2002, Modi was not even known to anybody. 2006, Amit Shah came to light only because of the cases that he had against him. And only in 2013 that we could come to know that possibly Mr. Narendra Bhai Modi could be the Prime Minister of India, as he was the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate. So this is the piece of little history that Mr. Bush should remind himself. And going back further in the history, as my good friend Sanjay Jha was talking about, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was extremely critical of Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. They had bitter fight in the history. Everyone knows it. So to represent that the family of Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose, representing the party that was born because of Shyama Prasad Mukherjee's ideology, I think it is the most cruel tribute to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's extremely brilliant secular democratic legacy. I mean, Mr. Bush should not talk about all these things.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Mondal,
Yes.
I'm sorry to
You want to say
interrupt you,
something?
but I would request all of my guests to stay.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.